Democrats had political cover, the American people blamed the Republicans for the shutdown, Republicans, including Trump, knew that the shutdown was their fault, and Americans voted overwhelmingly across the country for Democrats amid that Republican-led shutdown. And against the backdrop of all of that, Democrats decided that what they needed to do was cave to the Republicans and reopen the government. I don't think you have to be a political mastermind to understand why many of us are perplexed. Second, Democrats claim that they were taking on this fight because they wanted to protect the ACA and prevent healthcare costs for 24 million Americans from doubling, tripling, quadrupling, or more. They didn't get a deal, meaning they caved on their principal objective. Yes, there's going to be a vote on the ACA in December, but that's just a vote. It needs 60 votes in the Senate to pass. That means that 13 Republicans have to vote for it. That's not going to happen, meaning whereas Democrats could have gotten a guarantee to fund the ACA by using this as leverage, they just got a doomed vote to fund the ACA later. That's a loss. Third, this hurts Democrats in future negotiations. If you're a Republican and you just watch Democrats cave on their principal objective, are you that worried that the next time they demand something, after a little bit of time, they're not just going to relent on that too? The Democrats just showed Republicans that they are not willing to go to the mat in any future negotiations. Let's not pretend that the GOP is going to forget that. Fourth, think about the message you just sent to the Democratic base, a base that thought that maybe, just maybe, this time would be different. Maybe a party plagued by accusations of being weak and feckless and impotent has finally learned their lesson and learned how to fight. And yet now, here we are, capitulating while the wind was at our backs. What lesson do you think that tells the Democratic base as we head toward midterms? How do you expect to raise enthusiasm when, in the one instance you had to use some leverage and take a virtuous and popular stand to protect healthcare, an issue that 80% of Americans agree with you on, you decide to cave? We need to get people excited about what a Democratic Party can do. This move accomplishes the polar opposite. The deal funds the government until January, reverses the firings that took place during the shutdown, funds SNAP, and guarantees a vote in December on the ACA, meaning this is very much a stopgap solution that, at a bare minimum, ensures 42 million Americans get food who need it.